And you brought up another name that I wanted to cover more. Gabe. You talked about when you first met Gabe, and we'll probably talk more about your dynamic with him and ideas he gave you and direction he gave you. Overall, though, what were your impressions of Gabe, you know, in the years you worked with him in Ring of Honor, and has that changed or evolved in any way since then?
Um, it's such a deep respect for everything he's done. I mean, it's inarguable, right? Like this is the guy that not single handedly, but I mean, he carved the way the industry is in a lot of ways right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like when WWE was the only show in town, or even when there was a TNA, like even with TNA, you know, they were using a lot of those guys that were getting their first pushes from Gabe,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Like, I mean, I've heard the knock on Gabe before where, it doesn't take a genius to push Brian Danielson or Samoa Joe or CM Punk or, the litany of names. And no, it doesn't take a genius to do it, but it takes a very, 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 very talented man to stroke all those egos
Yeah.
and not just give everything away, right? Like, one of my all-time favorite wrestling stories is Homicide's chase to the world title.
Yeah.
And, and there's a lot of people that have pulled the trigger on that real quickly. And Gabe made you wait. And Gabe made you wait. And Gabe made you wait. And he made you want it. And he made you want it. And he made you want it. And they finally got to Brooklyn, right? They got to New York, where D is from. And then they do that one swerve at the end where it looks like it's a disqualification. And then Homicide wins the title, right? And it's the little nuances that I don't think Gabe gets a lot of credit that he deserves. And then I mean, even after the Ring of Honor exile, he kind of became blackballed from a lot of stuff, and then he does Dragon Gate. Everybody wants to be Gabe's friend again, and then he gets Evolve going, and then Evolve turns into this thing that WWE is just, I like you, I like you, I like you, I like you. You come play, you come, like they're just picking guys, and Gabe just keeps on finding talent, to this day, and now he's still scouting talent. I still I still speak to Gabe off and on, and like he gave me so many opportunities. Like he saw more in me when I was younger than I saw in me. Like he's the one that put me in a team with Brian Kendrick. He's the one who month after month would put me in the ring with Samoa Joe and CM Punk and Jamie Noble, and I mean the list goes on and on and on and
Amazing
on. Of
learning
all,
opportunities.
yeah, we're just like, and especially like at that time where like Jamie's getting ready to go back to WWE. Hendrick's getting ready to go back to WWE. Punk is Punk. Like this is indie run Punk, like his big like breakout run, and he's got me down in Florida teaming with Cabana, and he's got me and like I'm forever grateful for everything Gabe's done for me and continues to do for me. He still helps me out. So I'm like I've got nothing but respect for Gabe. A couple of years ago, I was booked as an extra at NXT. This is pre-pandemic, and Gabe was there, and I hadn't seen him yet. And I get a tap on the shoulder, and I turn around. He goes, "Sal, do you even age?" And I was like, it depends. Can I lie on my contract?"
Always looking
Because
for that
then,
contract.
because then, no, I will never age. I'm Peter Pan-esque. But yeah, like I've got nothing but complimentary things to say to Gabe. Like, I mean, he put the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles on me,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Were you
yeah,
happy to
like,
see him go back to WWE last year?
100%, 100%.
I,
I just He's too good at what he does. I mean, the guy knows how to find talent. He knows how to cultivate talent. He knows how to get guys in the position to learn. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm very happy for Gabe and all his successes.
It's putting quite the team together too. You know, you have Gabe, you got Regal back now, and that's huge.
Yes,
Ryan
yes,
Katz is
yes,
back, and
yes,
you know, you're just
yes.
Road Dogg's back, and you know,
Road Dog. Yep.
you're seeing a lot of the pieces come together, and it's good to see. It's good to see.
Yes, yes.